Hello there and welcome to the October 2020 paper 2. Here we're looking at question 14. So a circle C with radius r lies only in the first quadrant, touches the x-axis and touches the y-axis, and the line L has equation 2x plus y equals 12. Show that the x-coordinates of the points of the intersection of L with C satisfy this expression here. Now let's just draw a little diagram of this circle. It touches the x-axis and touches the y-axis, and therefore it's going to have a centre that is equal to, well, it's effectively the radius, isn't it, the centre? So it's actually going to be x minus r squared plus y minus r squared equals r squared. So that's effectively the radius of our circle is r, but then it's going to be at position r in the centre of the circle. So this is the equation of the circle. And we also have the equation 2x plus y equals 12. Now let's rearrange this to y equals 12 minus 2x and do some simultaneous equation work on this equation here being substituted in here. So it's going to be, I think we need to expand the brackets as well, x squared minus 2rx plus r squared plus, maybe we expand the brackets first, so maybe it's y squared minus 2ry plus r squared equals r squared. Let's cancel out the r squareds on one of the sides, on both sides, but just one r squared. Let's now plug in the y values here and here, so it's going to be x squared minus 2rx plus r squared plus bracket 12 minus 2x squared minus 2r times 12 minus 2x equals 0. Let's expand the brackets and simplify. X squared minus 2rx plus r squared plus 144 minus 48x plus 4x squared minus 24r plus 4rx. Wowzers. Okay, so equals 0. Now let's simplify all of this together. We have 1x squared and 4x squared, so that's 5x squared. It will be minus 2rx and 4rx, so that would be plus 2rx. We also have minus 48x here as well, so minus 48x. And then we have numbers on their own, so something like r squared is just a number on its own. We have 144, which is a number on its own. And we also have minus 24r, which is a number just on its own as well, minus 24r. And look at that, look at what we want to show, look at what we've got at the moment. So let's just do a bit of factorising. 5x squared plus 2r minus 48. X plus, and then in brackets, r squared minus 24r plus 144 equals 0. Lovely, there we are. So that's the answer to part A, and we've shown that nice and clearly. The key for this question here was setting up the equation of your circle to get the ball rolling. Yeah, but if it touches the x-axis and touches the y-axis, what I mean by touches is it just touches at one point, so effectively the y-axis and the x-axis are tangents to the circle, rather than touching it or intersecting it at 2 points. Touching and intersecting are two different words. Okay, let's go on to part B then. Given that L is a tangent to C, find the two possible values of R, giving their answer as a simplified surd. Now if it's a tangent, we want to set up b squared minus 4ac equals 0. So even if you couldn't do part A, give part B a go. This is going to be B, this one's going to be A, this one's going to be C. So it's going to be 2r minus 48 squared minus 4. I'm going to times by this A first, so it's times by 5 times by C, which is r squared minus 24r plus 144 will equal 0. b squared minus 4ac equals 0, so that's why it's equals 0 afterwards. So expand the brackets and you're going to get 4r squared. Now it's going to be 2 times 48 times 2, which is 192r, then minus, and then it's going to be 48 times 48, which is 2304. then it's going to be minus 20r squared, minus 20 times 20 minus 24, that's a double negative, so that's going to make it plus 480r, and then it's going to be minus 20 times 144, so 20 times 144, and it's a single negative, so 2880 equals 0. I think what we'll do is we'll move everything onto the right hand side, so it's going to be 16r squared, and then it's going to be plus 192 minus 480, so 192 minus 480 minus 288r, and then we add the 2,880 on the other side and minus the 2,304 onto the other side. So if we do that, 2880 minus 2304, so that's going to be 576, positive 576. So let's now divide through by 16. I think we get r squared minus 288 divided by 16, we get 18, so minus 18r, and then plus 576 divided by 16, we get 36. So let's now type it into the polynomial solver mode on our calculator. So let's go down to option A, polynomial solver, degree 2, it's 1, then minus 18, then 36, and that gives us 9 plus 3 root 5, and 9 minus 3 root 5. So there we are, that's the answer for question 14 there, worth 7 marks in total. Let's move on to question 15.